Hey everyone. Oh my gosh, it's here. Our premiere episode of Truth and Tea. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Channa.
And oh my gosh, we have been counting down the minutes to have this premiere. What it's been, I want to say it's been a long journey. It's actually been kind of short.
But exciting and so much good happening, like backstory, framework, like build up.
And we've done so much in such a little time, right? Like, oh my gosh,
Yeah, for
our
sure.
heads are spinning. But we are so excited. We're so glad that you've joined us for the live premiere. We want to hear your comments. Put it down in the chat. Hit us up.
Absolutely.
Whatever you've got going, we want to hear it too. Okay, so let us tell you a little bit about
Ourselves.
and no, I love it, ourselves, and why this kind of came to be, because it's a good origin story. I've been using that a lot, and I think we're going to reach a lot of you, and I hope we do. That's the point here. So why don't you tell everybody what you do by day, superhero?
So by day, I am a trauma ICU nurse here in Las Vegas. I absolutely love my job. It's exciting. I get to use my big brain.
Big brain.
Big brain. All of those hard-earned dollars put.
Well, and she's really, let me say, she's okay, modest, right? She's really talking it down. But, in school, to go up from being an RN and become a nurse practitioner. And that's pretty big. A lot of people stop at the RN, which there's nothing wrong with that. That's great. We need the nurses.
But it's exciting. I just think I realized somewhere along the line that I wanted to be the provider and to engage.
Translate to be in charge.
What is it? A HBIC? Yeah, that's me. Sign me up for that program.
To be in charge. But joking aside, though, I think you have found your calling. It took you a minute.
It did. That's okay.
That's okay.
Second career.
That's okay. And I feel like this is also sort of a second coming, second beginning, second something, or maybe fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Who's on track, right?
Sure. Because as my husband likes to say, I like to hear myself talk.
That's why we podcast. That's why I podcast.
Whatever you say.
This is great. I love it. So, and here's the thing. You've got the mic now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you get to say what you want to say. That's what we're here to do.
I know, I do. And I think that it's a great opportunity that we get to be here and we get to celebrate each other.
Definitely.
And
okay, so wait. So nurse by day. Yeah. Also supermom by night, right? You have
mom, wife.
We wear many different hats.
We do. And Sarah, why don't you tell me what you do by day?
So that was pageanty. That was so pageanty. Okay. Flip, rewind. Okay. No, that's okay. Yes. So yes, I am a professional podcaster.
I love that.
I don't know if that's true. This is my second podcast. My first podcast being Everything's Messy. We're over 100 episodes. We're talking about bucking the conventional medical system and finding unconventional ways to treat things. And it's a passion of mine because of my history, and we'll kind of get into that. But I also wear the mom hat. I also wear the wife hat. I, keynote speaker, which is something that I'm loving.
School mom. Not everyone can do that. I could never. I'm
not saying
patience of Job over here.
Oh my God. Stop. Stop. Okay. But here's the thing, and this is, we'll get into what we're trying to represent. But one of the things that her and I can say, among anything else, is a friendship that has lasted over 30 years.
30 years.
30 years. Ish. More.
Who's counting?
Who wants to tell our age?
No, we're not.
30-ish.
Okay, maybe.
But that to me, and I know you agree, but that those 30-ish years is meant to celebrate. It is a celebration. We're trying to kind of honor it, right? We've been through shit.
So much. Well, just like the trials and tribulations of life, right? We've been together for 30 years. So we started in our as friends. And so just weathering that storm and then turning 21 together. Oh my gosh, going to the club together for the first time.
Oh, but right. So that's something worth mentioning, though. We're 14 days apart. She's older.
And she reminds me every day for 14 days.
But while I get to wear the younger kid hat, you have the gorgeous card you get to wear, which
Stop.
please, no.
Stop.
I love it.
Thank
She
you.
keep-
I
she keeps
appreciate it.
You know, she was like, before we do this, you need to have a little mini glow up in the nicest way. In the nicest way. If you caught our trailer, you could tell my hair was doing some sort of weird
The lightener.
It was bad. But
Blondes.
I took her advice. So happy.
You look great. You look amazing.
I appreciate that. But she's always the one I can go to and get it straight. Whether I'm going to like it or not, she's going to tell it to me straight. And that, among a million things, to me is worth celebrating.
But isn't that what friends are for? Like, if you can't tell somebody the truth without being afraid to hurt their feelings, and I'm not brutal truths, but with a little bit of kindness, you know?
Sure. But, and I know you can attest to this, there's a lot of, I don't want to say disingenuous, but there's a lot of surface level friendships out there. There's a lot of people, they only want to, show you a piece of them. They're not going to show you all of them. And so I feel like the layers that we have, not only have we put the time into it, but it never stopped us from going forward. And there's been levels of shit and levels of shit and levels of shit.
I think I've helped move you like 2 or 3 times.
At least.
I think I stopped counting.
At least.
But like, I appreciate the fact that I know that I can call you in the middle of the night and you will drop absolutely everything. And
Same.
I did the same for you.
You have.
Right.
I think if we're doing the tic-tac tally, you've done it more for me than I've done for you.
But that's what true friends do, right? And I think what we learn over the years is that it's quality rather than quantity.
Absolutely.
And that's such a hard pill, I think, for people to swallow these days, because you think that you have to have
the closeness.
Right.
Everyday life. There have been many years where we've gone maybe a few months not speaking, but as soon as we pick up the phone, we're right where we left off. Nothing, we don't miss a beat.
100%. And I'm not mad at you for living your life.
Right.
And not calling me, oh my gosh, she didn't call me today, or I haven't heard from her this week. Like, there's no angst. There's no animosity. It's just pure
life. It's just living.
Yeah.
It's just.
And then call me and tell me everything, because I want to know everything.
Everything. Yes, exactly. So as we talk about Truth in Pink, and, as we talk about friendship, as we're celebrating friendship, one of the things that her and I wanted to do was bring forward, with everything that's going on in the world, a little part as the truth part. There's a lot of difference of opinions, and that's okay. Her and I differ on many opinions. The difference being, we can put that aside
and come
back together, appreciate, have mutual respect for one another.
Yep.
Are not going to jeopardize our friendship because we maybe don't align on every little thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm sorry, if we aligned on everything, we'd probably be kind of boring.
Right.
I
don't like that word.
I don't think we would. Let me rephrase.
Sure. But we're not the same person.
Not the same.
We're different people. We have different opinions. And I think that when we were younger, we kind of had the similar type mindsets. And then as we've grown up, we start to critically think. We have these brains of our own.
That we can make opinions.
Right. And form our own decisions and go from there. And you and I definitely differ on several key things. But at the end of the day, like, I think what is important is that we can come together, and I value your opinion, and I can take it with a grain of salt if I don't.
Well, and that's the thing. We can both listen to each other. We're not trying to win an argument or convince the other person that I'm right, you're wrong, or vice versa. Mm-hmm. We can just say, a lot of times she'll tell me something like, I think maybe I just learned something like I didn't know. Right? I'm not embarrassed by that. It's right. Oh, I didn't think of it that way. So it to me, it's just growing together, and I'm not willing to turn my back on somebody that I've, had this friendship with for so many, many years. To me, it's, I don't want to say worth fighting for. I think maybe that's the wrong word, but it's not worth letting go over an argument. Not for me.
Sure.
Not.
And I see people doing it every day, turning their backs on friends and families just because they have a different opinion or they don't see eye to eye on something. And I said, isn't that what makes us special? Isn't that what makes it so great? Is that we aren't one cookie cutter version of each other. We have differences of opinions. And I just love that sometimes, yes, you tell me something and I go, oh, wow, I hadn't thought of it from that perspective.
It still might not change her opinion.
No.
But at least she's able to be like, okay, that's the other side of the coin.
Right. Flip side. All right. I hadn't thought of it that way. It's not being so close-minded. And I think that's what makes it, our friendship special, is that we've been able to weather those differences in our lifetime and still come back together. And I think it's so important that we show our kids that. And it's great because now our daughters are like long distance besties, which is absolutely amazing.
Which, if you think about it, we've been long distance besties longer than we actually lived close to each other.
Which is amazing. And
which means we had to put effort into this friendship. We had to, take time to continue to, to manifest or to make it grow,
Sure. And I think we've set such a perfect example for our daughters. So it's absolutely, I said perfect. Because I think it's wonderful that our daughters just sort of kind of started doing like the new age pen pal thing where they're going back and forth and they're texting and have blossomed this little friendship. And it's adorable to see. And it's
great. And I love it.
I know. And it makes my heart happy.
Well, and I think one of the things that we will be showcasing on Truth in Pink when we're bringing the truth is we may have a disagreement, but I hope that we can highlight the fact that it's not going to, I don't know, maybe it'll blow up in our face and we'll be at war. I don't see that happening. That hasn't happened yet on air. That might get a lot of views. I don't know. Stay tuned.
Did you see?
But I really feel like, and then maybe this is the wrong phrase, but I really feel like to celebrate discourse or to celebrate a disagreement, to celebrate difference of opinion and still have a positive outcome is something that we need to be moving towards on every level, no matter what it is. It's the same as, when we grew up, there was a whole thing of agree to disagree.
Sure.
It wasn't a fight to the death.
Right.
We've become so polarized over everything.
Right. And I think that's why it became so clear and apparent to us that we really wanted to create this space for ourselves and to create this community of like-minded women that...
Although if you want to fight, come on,
bring it.
We're feisty. We're sassy. We'll do it. But it's not really where our energy wants to go. We're looking at, I don't want to tell our age, but 1979 all the way.
Well, that's right. Okay.
Talking to the people, this is the other thing I think that we sort of meshed on was we've got the millennials, right? There's so many millennials. And then you've got the boomers, so many boomers. And Gen X is sort of smushed in the middle.
Right.
And we're kind of the annoying, little brother or sister, I guess, where we're like, hey, look at us, look at us, look at us. But then there's even a micro generation inside that called Zennials, where we can do analog, we can do digital. We are, I don't know that we can't say we were in line for Star Tour or Star Wars. But
right. And we were kicked out of the house until the lights came on and our parents had zero clue where we were at.
Yeah.
And that was okay.
Yeah.
And that was okay.
And we were okay.
And we were okay.
And we learned to survive.
Yeah. I think that's probably why we have where the helicopter mom term came from is because we were forgotten. So then our kids
watching kids.
Right. So then that became our lot in life was to micromanage our children.
Let's talk about kids for a minute. Okay. Three. But our kids are not doing diapers. They're not doing play dates. No, we're not having to watch them every single second, which has been great for the freedom.
But we're not empty nesters. They're still at the house. And I love that. But I love that. My oldest left for a short period of time, broke my heart for a couple of months. And that was hard. But I think what I can appreciate about my kids growing up is that I remember when they were babies, they would enter the next stage and I go, oh my gosh, I love this stage. Oh, I love this stage. But now I love this stage. It's like this new chapter in our lives where you get to let go of the parent reins a tiny bit.
Not so tight.
No, yeah. I said a tiny bit.
Yeah.
And then you get to like embrace this friendship.
Yeah.
And it's really freaking cool.
As a mentor almost, right? As a friendship, as you don't have to listen to me.
Sure.
I've been down your road.
Right.
I'm going to give you a little piece of advice. What you do with that is on you. Now, my oldest is out of the house. I still have 2 at home, but we like to call her, and Jordan, don't take this to heart, but we like to call her the Zell kid because it's, hey, mom,
I need.
Hey, mom, I need. So it's like, okay, you're gone, but you're not gone.
Right. Jeff calls that they're still on the payroll.
They're still
on the payroll.
God love her, and I love it. But it's hard, right? Especially, I don't know, it seems, and we can get into this, but it seems like it's harder for young adults these days than it was for us.
Sure.
It seems that way. I don't know that it actually is. I mean, we were working at 15. We couldn't wait to get out of the house. We were like, now it just seems like they need a lot of money to survive.
Right.
And it just doesn't seem as fluid. I don't know. Maybe it was such a bad experience. We were
I think that when we were younger, there was like, it was almost like we still lived in that cookie cutter box where, you know, you graduate high school, you go to college, then you get your first job, and somewhere along the way you get married and you have kids. Like there was this continuum. And now the kids, they don't have that. Yeah, they've blown that narrative up. And
which it's fine.
It's great.
They're doing it differently.
But I also think that puts added pressure on what am I supposed to be when I grow up and why.
Yeah.
And my favorite phrase that I tell the kids all the time is that, you know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And I think that's...
We know that both figuratively and literally.
Yeah. I literally used to ride my horse to Sarah's house. If that makes sense. We had a great childhood.
We say that all.
We do. I'm
the little piece of heaven that we, you know, geographically that we lived in. I think it's really hard to replicate.
It really is. And then I went into the big bad world and became a city girl somewhere along the way. I can appreciate my country roots, but I love the metropolis.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think, so as we get into this, I think as we've talked about, you know, who we are, where we've come from, you know, what we're doing during our day jobs, and, you know, talking about our kids, we also have husbands, which some days that's a dirty word. Sometimes it's not. Just
my first child.
I love that. We're also in the throes, if you will, of what is medically dubbed perimenopause, but what Shauna likes to call...
It's called cougar puberty, okay? Because
that's right.
We're about to
we're
on the precipice of something amazing.
Oh, and I love it. It doesn't make the symptoms any better, but just knowing that that's what I'm working towards, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cougar. I got it.
Right. Everything I'm doing right now, I'm just throwing spaghetti on the wall to see if it sticks. Hey.
And depending on how much of a hot flash I've just had, it's going to stick. So just
something of that nature.
We really, this is so important to us. It's kind of a labor of love, but it didn't start out that way. And I think sort of telling the story of me like, let's do this.
And me fighting every inch of the way. So Sarah calls me a couple of months ago. First of all, she's been bugging me to be on her podcast for the last 2-ish years.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I was dragging my feet on that, and it was pure nerves. And
mind you, she has a medical background, which would fit very nicely in the other podcast that I do. It's called Everything's Messy, and we are talking about all of the medical stuff and the unconventional stuff. So this isn't her wheelhouse. It's not like I asked her, hey, can you come on the podcast and talk about, you know, acrobats? Although I think you could.
I can tell I have to ask them all. Of course I can. Okay. But that aside, I don't know. You get nervous, you get scared, you get nervous about what others will think. And I finally went on her podcast and I had a great time. And
Got lots of positive feedback, which didn't hurt.
imagine that. And I was so excited that I finally looked at her and I said, fine.
She gave
I caved. But Sarah,
I asked her one time, though. I
did.
asked her one time and I said, let it marinate. Let's see. And then she's the one who came back to me.
Well, because then you get in your head and I took all those negative feelings and I turned them around and I went, you know what? Why not?
Why not?
Why not me? Why not us? If not us, who?
Right. And so we chose us.
So we chose us. So here we are.
Here we are.
Choosing us every day.
And I think, like I said, I think at this stage in our life, because we do have some freedom, we are looking for a community where we can talk about cougar puberty. We can talk about the, Zell kid or even the older kid. And I will say sometimes, and I say this with love, but sometimes the older one is a little bit more difficult than the youngest one who's 13. And it's like, I want a place to talk about that.
Sure.
Not because I want to make them feel bad or anything like that. And I'm not going to be tearing them down. That's not what I'm
No, that's
about.
not the point.
But that we're sharing in
our stories.
Yes.
Our grief.
Yes, our grief.
Our happy moments. And so I think that's what we really want to do here is give ourselves and all of our listeners a place where we can come together. We can talk about all of the things that are going on in our lives, whether it be good, bad, indifferent.
Make the Gen X references.
Sure.
And I'm not saying that, millennials, boomers, whoever you are, come listen to us, but you know that the Gen X, we're scrappy. And if we can't figure it out, we'll find a way to figure it out. And that's what we're doing on this podcast. And it's hard to understand that unless you've been the scrappy one, right?
Sure. And it's nice that we can come together and we can talk about the things and create the space that is inclusive and positive
and a mess, but also beautiful. But also, we are going to be talking about the girly things. This is the first time, at least in my life, where I've actually been able to make the girly things sort of a priority, right? When you're in the trenches, it is, because when you're in the trenches of mom, you don't really get, those who don't make that a priority. It's easy to forget about yourself and just go in and you put your head down and you just get through what you need to get through. And the thought of having to get nails done or my hair done, or at least at that point,
well, you put the mom hat on.
You put the mom
and you
hat
forget to take it off and put the me hat on.
Yes.
And take care of yourself.
Yes. And I had a whole canon event that shaped around that, which we'll get into, which is why I'm trying to put that forward, not in a selfish way, not in a look at me way, or what does my daughter say, a pick me way? I'm not saying pick me. Although pick me. Just a place to kind of rebuild what maybe was lost for a while. And
sure,
talk about stuff for years that it wasn't even a thought on my head. She bought me an awesome lip gloss.
Well, it's
lip gloss.
Lip gloss.
Okay, I'm lip gloss, lipstick. Now there's lip gloss. Had no idea. Yes, you will learn. But it was like it kind of signified everything that we're kind of trying to put into the end. By the way, pink, which is our favorite color. And just that.
With a side of black.
Yeah, she has the dark part. I'm not saying I don't have a dark part, but she wears it proudly. Proudly.
My little black heart. I call it my little black heart.
But it just sort of signified this whole like new beginning. I mean, I don't want to sound too, all the buzzwords.
No, but I like it.
Here I am coming into this new stage of life. Sucks going through perimenopause, but hey, look at this pretty pink lip gloss I have, and now I can feel pretty. That's
right. Just throw on your lip gloss and go on with your day.
And I think that's really important. So if that sounds like something that you want to be a part of, if you want to just come hang with us, and oh, by the way, even the moms that are in the throes, sometimes you need an escape. 100%. Sometimes you need to put the me hat on and be like, I just need a moment. come laugh with us, come laugh at us,
come cry with
us. I mean, we want just that community where we can just be us.
Yeah. Unapologetically me.
Yes. Yes.
Because,
me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I know how to be.
We're not scripted. We're not produced. We're doing this all on our own. I'd love you for it.
We'll make all the mistakes.
You'll see all the gaffes. You'll see all of the things that are not going to make sense. You'll see all the bombs, but hopefully a lot of them are like the exploding bombs, fireworks in the air.
Good ones. And trial and error, right? We're just here to have a good time, to create a good space, a good positive space. Celebrate our friendship, our differences, our wins, our losses.
It doesn't matter to me where you're at in the world and what is going on right now. I think we need more celebration.
Yeah, we do.
Regardless of what it is.
We need more positivity.
Celebration.
Because those comment sections can get really nasty.
Yeah.
And
but
so
if you want to fight, bring it.
Be careful.
She's got a black heart.
Careful what you wish for.
Want you. No, but I think we can really continue to create something really special. That's what I want to do.
I do too.
And I'm so excited to get to do this with you. Okay. So now that we've got our intro out there and sort of our, what we'd like to do with the show, I think we've kind of talked about our friendship. Do you have anything to add on that part?
No. I just feel like I think it's very special that after 30 years, I'm not that old.
We're not that old.
I'm not that old.
We're still
but
that
we can literally say that I've been with this person for 30 years. That's amazing. And we have this other group of friends, like we have this mutual group that we've been together for all those 30 years. And I've made other close friends along the way. Shout out to all of you. But it's just so awesome to me that I have this core group of friends that I can literally say we've had each other's backs for 30 years.
And that we are still intentional in our friendship, that what we want to do, where we want to go. Now, talking about the core, if you can get said person on here, okay, this will be the one that I drop, the call to action that I drop on this. It'll be the running joke for the rest of the thing. I'll give you $100 if you can get her on.
Game on.
Challenge accepted. Okay.
Challenge accepted.
I can hear her now. I know what she's
I can hear her rolling her eyes.
But anyways, I think we'll just have that as the running joke.
All right.
And $100.
Maybe on our 100th episode.
I love it.
She'll make a cameo appearance.
Just to add to our thing. So,
which I love.
We've talked about our community. We've talked about our friendship. We've talked about where we come from. And we'll get into more details of all of that.
For sure. All of us could come organically. Yes. Again, we're trying.
Okay, speaking of organic, sorry. Speaking of organic. Okay. So I have to call you out. Okay. This is her virgin voyage of she doesn't listen to podcasts.
I don't do that.
I had to beg her for a week to listen to the episode that we did on my other podcast. Okay. So
I trust you.
She's the podcaster that doesn't listen to podcasts. And she takes the notes.
No cards. They're just like cue cards.
So our goal is to get her to where we're going to look back on this and be like, do you remember when you had to use cards?
It's just like a little reminder in case I go off on tangents because...
Well, this is where it's for, though. This is where we want the tangents.
We want the tangents. Right. And I can love the tangents, but I need something that like brings me back to center and says, hey, stay on track.
That's the perimenopause brain, right? It's going.
Well, see, before it was
Mom brain.
the pregnancy brain, and then it was the mom brain, and now it's the.
We're running out of excuses.
There will always be an
Just let the dementia set in, and we're fine.
We'll be okay.
We'll be okay.
Right.
But yeah, podcaster, virgin cherry popped right now. She's doing great. She's doing so great.
I'm trying.
She's doing so great. We're so excited to be here. We're actually together in Las Vegas, where she's living, and I'm, only a couple hours away in Southern California. So we're hoping that we can do many more episodes together. And there will be a lot of episodes that'll be on Zoom, and we're still going to do all the content.
So we'll be separate, together in spirit.
And I think,
but what an excuse! What a great, I don't even call it an excuse, but what a great opportunity that we're creating for ourselves to get together more often, because today was the first time that I've seen her in a year and a half. Okay, 5 months,
whatever.
But
who's counting?
Back to life gets in the way. Life is life. We have husbands, we have children, we have jobs, and we have other things that take precedence. And so now we are creating this space that is for our friendship and for everybody else.
Yes.
It's going to unfold right here in front of you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I love that. I do too. And it's my wish, if I can set an intention, I feel like there is a group out there, a tribe, if you will, and you're going to want to be truth babes.
Truth babes.
That's what we're calling it. Truth
babes.
babes. And, we're looking for the messy. We're looking for we dressed for our premiere, but there's going to be lots of times she's going to have the messy
bun.
And we're going to be in slippers, and we're just going to be talking, because that's what we're celebrating. It's life. We're not going to be glammed. We're not going to be doing those things. And it's just going to be us talking. And so if that sounds like something you want to be a part of, we want you to come to subscribe to us.
Absolutely.
We want you to listen to us wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, because this is going to grow. This is where it's at. So that's my intention. Do you have an intention?
Just my intention is to just get us out there, to get our message out there to all of the women who feel forgotten or
we can't be the only one
like this. No, we're not. We're one of millions, right? So I just want to have this space where we all can celebrate each other and be here for one another, pick on each other
in a respectful way.
Tell you that you look tired today. Hey, maybe you didn't get enough sleep last night.
No, it's honestly, we may tease each other, but we're not looking to tear ourselves down or anybody down. We're here to uplift and just be like, that half an hour, 45 minutes of, you're going to walk away smiling, crying,
laughing, and wanting to come back again next week.
Maybe you
hear what these two crazy ladies had to say.
I love it.
I am self-proclaimed crazy, so
yeah, I own my crazy.
I'll own that.
I own it too. You have to.
You do.
Yeah, it's important. I do too. So we say all that to say that we are lighting the fuse. We're lighting the match, throwing it into the fuse.
Yep. And see where it goes.
See where it goes. We hope that you'll come along with us on this journey that's covered and sparkling in pink with a little bit of black, or a lot of bit of black. We'll see what day it is.
Depends on the day, for sure.
And we hope to talk a lot about, just things that happen to us. We want to talk about our favorite things that we're, want to share. We want, I feel like I'm the kind of person, when I find something or I learn something, it's like, oh, I want other people, and everybody already may know it.
I want to share that.
I want to share it. It may help somebody, especially if I find it super helpful, or I found results, or I found something easier to do in the house, or whatever it is. It's like, oh my gosh, what did you see this? Did you
tell me? Or tell me what you're using. So products. we would like to showcase products that we're loving this week or products that we're hating this week, or hear from you out there. What is it that you're
What do we
loving
need to
this
be using?
week? What aren't we doing? Or we've joked around about the mouth tape. Does it work? Does it not work? This one thinks she's going to suffocate in her sleep.
Seriously though, if you're using the mouth tape, in all respect, tell me your benefit and what made you start to use it to begin with. Was it snoring? Is it, what do they talk about? It's like a misaligned jaw or something. Where did it come from?
I don't know. My nurse brain can't wrap my mind around it, but tell me something, teach me something.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So in the product line, the one product that we wanted to showcase this week, I came to Sarah like maybe around the same time frame, 5 or 6 months ago, breaking out all the time. Energy was high, but only because I was caffeinating myself with Lord knows how many milligrams of caffeine, but that's normal nurse life. So no big deal. And I said, hey, I don't know. I feel like there should be something different, and I feel like I should be feeling something different. And so what in your holistic little backpack of things can you give me?
And I suggested, so I'm not a doctor. I don't play one on TV yet. I'm waiting for the starring role.
Right.
But yet, I do have a wellness background, wellness coaching and things like that. But I only ever talk about products that I have actually seen something within myself, not looking to get rich by any of the stretch of means or recommend products that are just there for the heck of it to recommend. So when she listed off her symptoms, again, that fell in the perimenopause, imbalanced hormones, if you will. Puberty. Cougar puberty. Training for cougar puberty. The thing that one supplement that stuck out that it hit all of the marks was Primal Queen. And I had done a lot of research on just using organs for health in general. This is great because if you don't like cooking liver, if you don't like going and, I don't like liver, but we're the only country in the world that actually doesn't eat organs regularly, which is crazy because of the nutrient benefits that you get from the organs.
Right. And so none of us are in our kitchens grinding up all of these good, healthy things.
Yes.
So Primal Queen is one of these supplements that uses organic, grass-fed, pasture-raised,
dissected liver.
Yes. And they put it all in this dainty little pill. You take 2 a day. And I was like, look I'll try anything once. And like 2 months in, I think my face cleared up and I had insane amounts of energy. I was no longer drinking caffeine and coffee all day, every day. I was merely drinking it every morning just for the taste of it. And some mornings was completely not even using it at all.
And for the sake of this sounding like an infomercial, we're literally bringing you this product just to say we are authentic when we choose what we like.
Sure.
And we are the guinea pigs first.
Yeah.
We're going to be trying it out. And I am always happy to say, you made me try this and it sucks.
Yeah. 100%. But so yeah, this is just one of those things that I'm happy that it worked for me. It worked. I guess I don't listen that often is what I'm hearing, but it was a great product and we absolutely love it. So that's our product that we love for the week.
Yes.
Or the year, because it's been like 6 months now, but
so we'll put the link in the note. We just want to also say thank you to very supportive husbands.
And our children.
Our children.
Who have been giving up their time, their energy, and their space.
Having to listen to us every night, conspire, hash out on the phone what we're doing. So in celebration of not only the premiere, but all of the love and support that we've already received, we're going to pop a little of the bubbly, the champs.
The champs.
Oh, no.
And no.
She's got it.
I said I wasn't going to do this.
She's got it.
But, here we are with wet hand. So, cheers to our very first episode. And
if you got the bubbly, get your bubbly right now. We're all going to do a toast. Beautiful. So beautiful.
Matching.
Hi. Cheers, honey. Love you.
Love you more.
Okay, so Truth in Pink.
Truth in Pink.
Thank you, families. Thank you, everybody who tuned in.
Thank you to Tate Leather Company. Tate Leather. We are going to be, I guess, debuting his hats next week. They're absolutely gorgeous. So thank you for that. And also to Midnight Miles for
our wonderful shirts.
All of our swag and shirts.
Yes,
so we appreciate you so much. Tune in next week and every single Tuesday. Thank you so much.
Cheers.